Now, the Chief Minister has promised strict action against miscreants who celebrated the death of UR Ananthamurthy. 5 people were arrested from Mudigere in Chikmagalur for bursting crackers and also shouting anti-URA slogans. Now, it was not just in Chikmagalur but in Mangalore as well, where miscreants celebrated his death by bursting crackers. They claimed that God had taken him away because of his anti-Modi stand. Around 10 people allegedly belonging to a right-wing group gathered at Khadri Welcome Arch and burst crackers for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now, UR Ananthamurthy had courted controversy with his anti-Modi remarks that he would leave the country if Modi were to be elected Prime Minister. Now, the men over there refused to identify themselves or give any statement to the media, but they started shouting slogans and burst crackers. Well, a man was brutally murdered in broad daylight in the city. The deceased has been identified as 42-year-old Babu Singh. The incident took place near OTC Road in Cottonpet. The police have arrived at the spot and are investigating this particular murder under the leadership of Additional Commissioner Law and Order Alok Kumar. 3 people attacked Babu with machetes, it is stated, and the police are examining CCTV footage for more clues. As of now, the motive for the murder is still very much unclear. Now, Babu is a financier, and the police are looking into this angle of his creditors and borrowers having to do anything with the murder. Now, a fire broke out at a building in JC Road. 2 fire tenders were rushed to the spot to douse the fire, which broke out at a tarpaulin building. A short circuit is suspected to have caused this particular fire. No casualties were reported, although materials worth lakhs were gutted in the blaze. In fact, you can see there thick plumes of smoke are billowing from the entrance of this particular building, and firefighters in the morning who rushed to the spot were struggling in order to douse the flames. It took them more than 2 hours to bring the situation under control. So while they were doing their work, the police over there, you could clearly see, were trying to push the people, curious onlookers, away from the building in the interest of their safety, and also to let the firefighters go about with their work of controlling this particular blaze. Well, as of now, short circuit is said to have caused this particular fire. There you can see one of the firefighters using breathing apparatus entering the building in order to go about with his work of controlling the blaze. Now, for the past 3 days, an individual had been frequenting the HDFC ATM kiosk in Vasant Nagar. Now, the security guard kept chasing him away from the ATM for the past 3 days, believing that he was mentally unsound. Last night, however, at around 12:30, this man was caught while cutting the ATM wires and also trying to destroy the surveillance cameras. Now, the security guard tried to catch him, but he escaped. But thankfully, an auto rickshaw driver who saw what happened chased the man and caught him. The man has been identified as Mental Manjunath. Now, the police were called immediately, and they also found on this person 3 gold chains and 2 mobile phones. The accused is now cooling his heels behind bars in the Vasant Nagar police station.
Mental Goinda. Na pere mental Goinda anta. Andariki telusu. ఐగ్రౌండ్కి తెలుసు, రకదంగా ఎవరికి తెలుసు, డీజీపీకి తెలుసు, కమిషనర్కి తెలుసు, మొదలంచరికి తెలుసు, అందరికీ తెలుసు. ఇప్పుడు ఏమి ఇప్పుడు దమ్ము తాగడ వదిలేస్తావా, ఇవన్న సంపాదిస్తాలా? అందరి సాక్షి సంపాదిస్తాను, చంపేస్తాను.
In fact, let's now listen into what the auto driver who caught the individual had to say.
ಇಲ್ಲಿನ ATM ಆಫೀಸ್ ಅದನ್ನದ ATMಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಆಟೋ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಇದು ಸಡನ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಕೇಳಿದ, ಅವನು ವಾಚ್ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ. ಸರ್ ATM ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ CC ಕ್ಯಾಮ್ರಾ ಹತ್ರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎತ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಹಿಡಿದ್ರು ನಾವು. ಏನಂತ ನನಗೆ ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು
ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾದರೂ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇವತ್ತು ನೋಡಿದಿರೋ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇರೋದು, ಇದೇ ಏರಿಯಾನಲ್ಲಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಆದರೆ ಇವ್ರು ಹೇಳೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಅವರು 2 ಸತಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನು.
ಹೌದು, 2 ಸಲ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನಂತೆ. ವಾಚ್ಮನ್ ನೋಡಿ ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಹಿಡ್ದಿರೋದು ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಇವಾಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ನಾಳೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆವರೆಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ.
In fact, that was the auto rickshaw driver who actually saw him out running, caught hold of him. Now we're told that they informed the Vasanagar police, who reached the spot and have taken this man into their custody. In fact, let's now listen into what the watchman had to say about this.
ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸರಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಒಳಗಡೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮೊದಲು 2 ಸರಿ ಬಂದು ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ ಬುಕ್ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋನೆ. ಇವಾಗ 3 ದಿವಸ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದವನೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಬಂದು ಅದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇಪರ್ ಇದ್ದಿತ್ತು, ಆ ಪೇಪರ್ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋನೆ. ಸೊ
ಮೊದಲೇ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ಒಂದ್ಸರಿ
ಬುಕ್ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗೋನೆ.
ಮೊದಲೇ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವು ಹೊಡೆದು ಕಳ್ಸಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು?
ಅವರು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ನರ್
ಅವ್ರು ಕಳ್ಸಿದಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಸರ್?
ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿದ್ದೋ.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇದ್ರಾ? ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ನೋಡಿ ನೀವು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಓಡೋದ?
ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಬಂದಲ್ಲ. ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಬಂದಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ ಓಡೋದ, ಹಿಂಗೆ
ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಓಡೋದ.
In fact, the security guard over there explaining what really happened. That 3 days ago, this man had actually come over there. He thought he was mentally unsound and chased him away. But once more, he came and he tried to catch him, but he somehow escaped from his hands and ran out. Now, thanks to the auto rickshaw driver's presence of mind, who held on to this individual. Thereafter, they informed the Vasanagar police, came and took this man into their custody.
ಇವನು ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ನಾನು ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೆ, ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇವನು ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ನಾನು ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೆ, ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇವನು
ಯಾರು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ.
ಎತ್ತವನೆ ಇದು ಸರ್, ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಕ್ಯೂರಿಟಿಗೂ
Now, India's first indigenously built stealth anti-submarine warfare corvette, INS Kamorta, has been commissioned by Defence Minister Arun Jaitley in Visakhapatnam. It is the first of 4 ASW stealth corvettes designed by the Indian Navy's Directorate of Naval Design. Now, the sophisticated warship is the first Indian naval warship ever built in the country with 90% indigenous content. Now, INS Kamorta was commissioned at Naval Dockyard by Defence Minister Arun Jaitley, who stated, "I am sure INS Kamorta will serve this country effectively for a very long time." Now, INS Kamorta is the first of 4 ASW stealth corvettes designed by the Indian Navy's in-house organization. It will carry short-range surface-to-air missiles and active towed array decoy systems. INS Kamorta is also equipped with advanced weapon systems, including heavyweight torpedoes. Sensors integrated in the vessel include advanced bow-mounted sonar and domestic air surveillance radar. Manned by a crew of 13 officers and 173 sailors, it can also carry an integral ASW helicopter. The ship will now become an integral element of the Eastern Fleet under the Eastern Naval Command.